up, guys? WWE Fan Talk Show here. Today I'm doing my 2018 Survivor Series predictions. Let's get to it. So the first match, I believe this is going to be the first match of the show. It is the current Cruiserweight champion, Buddy Murphy versus Mustafa Ali for the Cruiserweight Championship. Now, I don't know what is going to happen with this match. This is one of the most unpredictable matches in my opinion. Just because I think it's kind of crazy how hard Mustafa Ali's been working in the WWE, how many matches he's been working, and just he's the ultimate cruiserweight right now in my opinion. And Buddy Murphy's a good champion too. I do like Buddy Murphy a lot, but I really like Mustafa Ali. I'm going to predict Mustafa Ali just because he's my favorite cruiserweight and he deserves the Cruiserweight Championship. But I definitely can see them keeping the Cruiserweight Championship on Buddy Murphy. Let's move on to the next prediction. My prediction is Mustafa Ali. Next up on the list, we have the Raw Tag Team Champions, Authors of Pain, go against the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, The Bar. Now, this match is going to be very cool. This is one of the most interesting matches of the night just because both of these teams, they're filled with big guys. Sheamus and Cesaro, a pretty big guy team, as well as the Authors of Pain. I really think the Authors of Pain should win this match just because they're up-and-comers, kind of seems like, even though they've been on the roster for a while now, it seems like. But they are the Raw Tag Team Champions, and I think they deserve to pick up this win. Sheamus and Cesaro really don't need this win. They've, kind of fulfilled their spot in the SmackDown or the main event roster, so I don't think they really need it. I think the Authors of Pain definitely need to pick up this win. So the first win for Raw, the first win of the night is for Raw. 1 point for Raw. Next up on the card, we have the Tag Team Survivor Series. So this is the tag teams for Survivor Series. This is one of the most boring matches in Survivor Series, in my opinion. Just because, especially this year, because the tag teams in this Survivor Series tag teams match is not that good. These are the teams for Monday Night Raw. Lucha House Party, which consists of Kalisto, Lince Dorado, and Gran Metalik. Then we have the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, and then the Ascension and the B Team. So that's it's kind of moderate. It's not the greatest lineup for Raw. And then for SmackDown, I believe we have the Sanity. We have New Day's in it. We have the Colognes, I believe. And then we have the Usos. And I think it's definitely the better lineup for SmackDown. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure if the New Day are still in the tag team, just because the Colognes were in there yesterday. So I'm not sure what the deal with that is, because I don't really know. Comment down below. I didn't really watch the entire episode of SmackDown yesterday. I did watch the main event with Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. I did not watch the rest of the show. So comment down below if you know what happened with the New Day, or if they're still on the SmackDown team, and why the Colognes are in there now. So I don't really know. I'm just going to predict SmackDown on this one just because they definitely have the better lineup of tag teams. Oh, I totally forgot. The club is in the team as well. So that's a lot of tag teams. And forgot as well. And Raw, we also have Chad Gable and Bobby Roode. I keep forgetting all these tag teams. There's just so many tag teams. I'm going to still predict SmackDown just because, they have the club, they have the New Day, they have the Usos, they have all these established teams. And that's my cat over there scratching on the door, so that's the noise. Anyways, I'm going to predict SmackDown, so 1 point for SmackDown. So next up, we have my least favorite match on this card, next to the Tag Team Survivor Series with all the tag teams and all that, is the Women's Tag Team. Now, last year's Women's Tag Team Survivor Series was pretty good. It had a pretty good lineup. I'm not really interested in it this year. I don't know what, it's just the weirdest lineup and so random. I don't feel like any build, I don't know. It's just the weirdest thing going on right now. Anyways, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe these are all the superstars on Raw. It is Natalya, Mickie James, Nia Jax, Tamina, and Ruby Riott, which is it's okay. And then the leader of that is Alexa Bliss. I don't think she's wrestling just because it's a 5-on-5 women, I think. And then SmackDown, it is Sonya Deville, Carmella, Asuka, and Naomi. So basically what happened is Charlotte, I believe, actually no, Charlotte wasn't in it, I don't think. Everybody wants Charlotte to be in it, but no, yes, I'll get into that later. So there is a to be determined superstar to be in that spot. So I'm not sure which women. I could see them like throwing Nikki Bella or something, or Brie Bella into the match. That would just make it awful. I'm just going to go with... let's go with Raw. I'm going to go with Raw on this one just because I feel like they're building up Nia Jax and Tamina, and I feel like that's the way they're going to go. I don't really care about Asuka anymore. I liked her a lot in NXT, and I feel like once she hit the main roster, down the tubes. Not that good, but I do feel like, what's her name? Oh, I remember her name. Mandy Rose. Yes, Mandy Rose. I do think Mandy Rose should be on the SmackDown team. I feel like she might interfere and kind of cost Sonya Deville a spot or something leading into a feud later. I do feel like Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose will make it up to the title picture down the road of 2019. Just because they are kind of building up. That one segment where Mandy Rose came out and was on the mic, it's kind of big for her, so I think that was pretty cool. I'm going to go with Raw on this one. I feel like this is going to be the build-up for Nia Jax's Raw Women's Championship match, and yeah, another point for Raw. Next up on the list, we have the SmackDown versus Raw Midcard Championship match. We have the United States Championship, which is held by Shinsuke Nakamura, versus Seth Rollins, who holds the Intercontinental Championship. Now, as much as I want Seth Rollins to win this, I do like Shinsuke Nakamura a lot. I don't mind if he wins. But as much as I want Seth Rollins to win this, I feel like that's the way they're going to try and swerve the audience. It's going to be like, he's going to try and hit the stomp or something. Maybe, like Shinsuke misses a couple low blows, Seth Rollins catches him or something. But I feel like eventually down the road, Dean Ambrose will cost Seth Rollins the match. I think that's a given. I think that's what everybody's going to predict. It's pretty predictable in my opinion just because of this whole Dean Ambrose thing, shenanigans going on. So I will be surprised if Dean Ambrose has nothing to do with this match, maybe comes out afterwards, but I definitely feel like Shinsuke Nakamura will pick up the win, which means that SmackDown for the Mid-Card Championship match picks up the win for the second year in a row. So yeah, guys, that is it for this prediction. Yeah, I'm predicting Shinsuke Nakamura. Now that is 2 points for SmackDown Live. Moving on, next we have the next match, which is, it's not even a title versus title match anymore. It is Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey versus her new opponent, Charlotte Flair. So originally it was going to be Becky Lynch, everybody knows that. But the reason why I only have the Raw Tag Team, or the Raw Women's Championship on my shoulders because Ronda Rousey is the only champion in the match, which is kind of strange. I don't know. My prediction is just going to be Ronda Rousey, just because it wouldn't make sense to have Charlotte win if she's not champion, or I don't really know. This is just weird. I don't know. I mean, Becky Lynch has that black eye and stuff, but that's just weird how they did that. They could have totally postponed the match or something like that, or just completely canceled it in general, or even have Ronda Rousey defend her title. But the fact that they're having Charlotte replace Becky Lynch is just kind of strange. I thought that was going to be like a WrestleMania match, but I guess not. But my prediction to win this is Ronda Rousey. The next predictions is the Men's Survivor Series teams. So, the Men's Survivor Series tag team. So this is the traditional 5-on-5, 5 men versus 5 men. So this year, again, it is Raw versus SmackDown. It's not the most exciting Survivor Series team. It is a pretty good lineup, though. I'm hoping this isn't the main event. I hope that the champion versus champion, Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar, is the main event. Just because that's more of an exciting match in my opinion. But the Raw team consists of Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, Braun Strowman, Bobby Lashley, and Finn Balor. And then the leader of the team captain, is Constable Corbin. And then the team of SmackDown consists of Shane McMahon, The Miz, Samoa Joe, Rey Mysterio, and Jeff Hardy. Originally, it was Daniel Bryan, but then because the whole thing where Daniel Bryan was taken off the SmackDown team and then had the title shot and all that, they replaced him with Jeff Hardy. So, I truly believe that SmackDown Live should win this one. Both teams have had kind of issues, so I'm not sure which one is, going to turn on the other. I'm sure there's going to be some mayhem where, Braun Strowman gets in Baron Corbin's face, or maybe Drew McIntyre gets in Braun Strowman's face, or some crazy storyline is going to happen. But I feel like SmackDown should win, because Shane McMahon just won the World Cup, and it would just be kind of strange if he lost. I don't know. That whole thing's just weird. But I feel like maybe Rey Mysterio could pick up the win. I don't feel like The Miz, I mean, possibly, but I don't know. But if somebody were to win on the Raw side, I would say it should be Finn Balor. He should be the last member on Raw. And if I were to say one member to win for SmackDown, I would say it should be Rey Mysterio, just because that would be a huge win for Rey Mysterio. It'd be kind of cool. But not the craziest match ever, but I'm going to predict SmackDown on that one. And then last but certainly not least, we have the champion versus champion match. And I hate it when people say world champion versus world champion, or world heavyweight champion versus world heavyweight champion. First of all, only one of these is a world championship. And it's not this one. This is a universal championship. Especially when people say, like, Brock Lesnar's world championship reign went longer than CM Punk's world championship reign. It's a universal championship, guys. Not a world championship. It could be thought of as that way. It's a heavyweight title, but it's the universal title. That's the reason why they created it. And then this one is a world championship. So, yeah, it is champion versus champion from each brand. Which one is going to be the best champion? I feel like they're going to have Lesnar win this one, just because of the whole thing going on with Daniel Bryan winning the WWE Championship back by it. But by the way, you guys know how big of a Daniel Bryan fan I am, and I don't care if he's a heel or not. I always love Daniel Bryan, and he just won his 4th WWE World Heavyweight Championship last night. He regained it. Who would have ever thought that Daniel Bryan would be WWE Champion again? Go back to January or last year when he was General Manager of SmackDown Live and tell me if you thought he would ever be World Heavyweight Champion again. That's just insane. Complain all you want, but it's still a cool sight to see Daniel Bryan holding this championship. It's very interesting, too, because AJ Styles' title reign kind of got boring, in my opinion. He defended it against a lot of guys and was very successful with his title reign, but it just kind of got boring a little bit. The storylines kind of got dull on SmackDown, and I feel like this whole Daniel Bryan storyline is going to be great. I don't know if I see him holding the title till WrestleMania or even till next year. I feel like the storyline is going to go on till TLC, maybe have AJ Styles regain the title at TLC. I just don't see Daniel Bryan going as a heel into 2019 as champion, so I don't really know. This is a very unpredictable storyline going down with the WWE Championship. I don't even know what's going to happen with the Universal title going on with Brock Lesnar. But this match is going to be good. I feel like Daniel Bryan should go in. I want Daniel Bryan to win. I feel like they're going to have Lesnar win. But it's a possibility that Daniel Bryan could win. Therefore, I'm going to predict Daniel Bryan. I think it should happen. It definitely should happen. We've been looking forward to this match for such a long time. If you remember back to 2015, when everybody wanted Daniel Bryan to win the Royal Rumble, but then he fought Roman Reigns for like a #1 contendership to who's going to face Lesnar. Everybody wanted Daniel, and then Roman ended up winning. And then we never got Lesnar versus Daniel. So I think that's really cool how we're getting Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar. Comment down below which title is going to win at Survivor Series. I will be there, so don't be afraid to come up and say what's up. But my prediction for this match, guys, is going to be the WWE Champion, Daniel Bryan. But yeah, guys, don't be afraid to come up and say what's up. There will be a vlog going down, so you might just be in it. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave your predictions in the comments down below. WWE Fan Talk Show.